Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Through Black and White Eyes for a very quick prize draw for all our lucky members who pay a very small fee to support this channel, which we're so grateful for. Because without you guys, this channel doesn't exist. Basically, as you can see, I'm a little bit worse for wear. I've just had 5 hours sleeping up from night shift. I've got Joe, our sponsor, Dire Crow Shop, ready to come on. But before we do that, just remember, guys, please hit the thumbs up. It really does help. I mean, for this, there's no monetization on our prize draws. At the end of the day, we want to give something away, and that's what we've always been about. Let's bring Joe in and ask him a few questions about his clobber, because I mean, it's great. I love it. I love my T-shirt, and we'll find out exactly why he's doing it, and then we'll get to the draw. So, welcome, Joe.
Hey, everybody. How are the tune?
I love it.
Y'all got me up early this morning.
Yeah, way up the bag. I like that. So, what time is it in America at the moment where you are?
All right. Well, for the Crow, it's early, but it's 9 a.m. in America, so everybody else has been up for a little while. It's summertime here, so the kids are home and they're all sleeping still inside. So my voice kind of echoes through the house. So I'm outside, and you hear the heat bugs, and it's gonna be a hot one here today.
Lazy people, 9 o'clock. My alarm was set at 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon to go work.
My wife's a teacher, man. I'm usually up at 6 o'clock bringing Lucy to the bus and all that, and I'm an artist, so we make our own hours.
I love it. So a couple of questions for you, Joe. Obviously, thank you so much for being part of our channel and being a sponsor and giving away a T-shirt once a month. Like I say, I got the Nick Pope one. Thank you so much. I love it. Took it on holiday. Good. I love it. It's brilliant. So how did you become a Newcastle fan? Obviously being over in America, how is that all developed? Is it from family, or is it just because you love soccer and then you ended up finding Newcastle? This
is an interesting story. So I wasn't a soccer fan at all. I grew up playing hockey. I mean, there's my hockey. I'm a hockey player. I grew up in New York. Actually, New England and New York. So I grew up playing hockey, and then we moved south down to South Carolina, 2017. So we've been down south since 2017. And when I moved here in 2019, the guy, my pastor at my church that I made friends with, he is like just nuts. He is the biggest tune. He's just absolutely crazy. So he did a sermon, and he's talking about Newcastle in church. So I had never even watched a soccer game or anything. And this is the dark times too. This is when Steve Bruce and Ashley were still in there. So he was just suffering through it. So I liked the guy, and I gave it a shot, and I watched it. And I just needed to pick a team, and I just fell in love with them. And they were getting brutalized. I mean, this is when everybody was wanting Joe Linton to get out and stuff like that. So I'm not long suffering, but there's just something about your fan base just reminds me of the stuff I love about Boston Bruins, hardworking fan base, and that's just kind of person that I am. And so I thought he didn't like me though, because for 5 years they got their shit kicked in, and I thought I was being punished, like tough love, all that Jesus stuff. So yeah, but it worked out good once it's working out good now.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Like saying they used to come to the church on the hill. There's only one church in this country.
That's right.
And that is in James's Park. But again, I mean, obviously his prayers were answered, because we're now finally a force, or we will be definitely a big force.
True.
It's amazing. So do you have to get up quite early to watch the games? I mean, the time difference is not too bad. So obviously 3 o'clock will be 10 o'clock for you, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's 5-hour time difference. So I really do like when the Saturday games come on early, because I do this. I'll wake up and it's 7:30, and I'm having coffee and doing all that. And you go and you don't have to wait around all day. Like it's American football, if the game's on at night or something. So I know you guys have to wait around a day, but for me, I wake up and I got my lads on. I got the whole routine going and everything.
Class. I love it. Shout out to Richie Hall, who's the one who said the shirt's class. If anyone wants any of these T-shirts, where do they find you, Joe?
Right now we're on Etsy. We're on direcrow.etsy.com. And we are like this summer we've been working on we've been upgrading our systems, and we're building our website. So we're going Shopify way, because one thing we've been having to try to navigate through is we're trying to get the goal of this is I love Newcastle. I needed to get back to work and do stuff on my computer. So like it just give me something that I love and have passion to pour into. Like I love a lot of things like music and everything. I put those shirts up on Twitter and nobody cares. So like, this is trying to get back and to make money for the family and stuff like that, and doing something I love. But at the same time, we're in America, so we're trying to navigate the VAT tax stuff that we don't want it to be impossible for you to get our stuff over there. So we're trying to make it so you click the buy button. It's the same as like somebody in USA does. It's trickier than it sounds. So we're trying to get on our own website and have a Shopify, do it that way. But my wife's pretty adept at figuring things out and everything. Right now we have it so we can pretty much, if somebody in Australia or China, wherever, orders a shirt, we can, we have a network of printing houses that will print it from pretty much from the country that it's, it originates from the country and ships within the country. So that should bring great savings to everybody. There shouldn't be too many VAT tax, whatever, but it should just be able to go right there. So the Etsy, it makes it difficult to figure out the shipping profiles and whatnot like that. We're still working out all those kinks. So I thank you for everybody who supported us and for being patient while we're in this kind of phase. But that's kind of where we're at with Dire Crow right now. And I'm loving. I wore my shirt onto Bank of America Field for one of the games for the MLS game here for Charlotte FC, and ripping handles off the damn flag out there, really trying to get some energy. But I told my wife, I was like, I don't know what Baz was expecting, because like he's gonna get me first thing in the morning, and like I watch the show, I feel like I know him, but he never even seen me. So I hope I'm not stomping on the show. So I apologize. I'm also on the phone. I can't really hear too good.
Hey, this is just a prize giveaway, and you're provided the prize, so you can say what you want for all I care.
All right.
Richie says you need a distributor in the UK. I do believe we're there with that, aren't you?
Yeah, man. We print and ship from the UK. So when we do that, if we do it the way, it's just something with Etsy where we don't want them to be charging prices from across the pond for shipping, and then pocket the money, because we don't get the shipping money. So we want you to pay less shipping, and we print and ship within the UK. You get your shirts in 5 to 7 days. I was trying to tell this to Baz now. So even if while we're figuring out like the shipping profiles, like you don't wait 3 weeks. You get that shirt comes to you and comes out of production in like 2 days, and they're shipping it Royal Mail 2-day, whatever that stuff is called, and boom, you have it. 7 days, it's at your doorstep. They stick it in your little letter hole.
Yeah, no. So it's quicker than Castore.
I'm losing you. I gotta go towards the lab. This is my garage, my happy place. Everybody, take a tour with the Crow. I got the tennis on, Wimbledon. I don't know if you guys watched the Queen's game over there. My grandmother was into that.
I don't mind a bit of tennis every now and again, but I haven't watched it for a long time. Richie says quicker than buying from Castore, so that's obviously good. Matei playing for Feyenoord today at 3 p.m. against Bruges. If anyone wants to see what we have bought, streamed on YouTube. That's very interesting. So if you want to watch some football today, tune in at 3 p.m. for Feyenoord on YouTube, and you'll be able to find out how our loan signing is doing. He won a penalty, didn't he, and scored it, or someone won a penalty and he scored it in the last game. So everyone seems to be raving about him a little bit, which is good. So as Joe said, the great news is we can ship now from the UK. And obviously the fees are a lot cheaper now because of that. So if you do want any of the clobber, there is some of the T-shirts that are done. 20% is still active, as far as I'm aware, because he hasn't told me it hasn't. Yeah. So
that's forever. That's unless we change, unless we're able to figure out how to do it so we can free ship across the world. If I'm giving 20% there, then I'll let anybody know. Like that's going to be active forever, as far as until we can try to do something crazy like that with the shipping.
Brilliant. So 20% off for anyone who watches the show. There's the use code, no expiry date on it. So get yourself into the description below. That's where the link is to the Etsy Dire Crow shop. And then have a look at all the t-shirts that they do. Got the Mag one, the Nick Pope one, all quality stuff. So the prize today, Joe, you said basically it's an open book, isn't it? So whoever wins can go onto your website, pick what they want, contact us, and then we can sort it out for them.
Yeah, absolutely. So every winner, every time, like if Baz wants, if you want to do it that way, that's totally cool. Like you can pick any kind of shirt you want. You can pick a mug. It doesn't matter. We're going to be throwing some more stuff up there soon. I'm trying to get my current designs on our sweatshirts. We got some nice hoodies, and I know you guys are always wearing hoodies.
Oh yes, it's cold in the UK.
Yeah, and we got some new designs in the hopper. I got some magpies, this Metallica magpies, metal stuff for any metal fans out there, and something Iron Maiden based in the works.
I know someone at work who likes Iron Maiden, but he's a Man United fan, so he can piss off. There's a nice little bit of a plug for you there, Joe. Richie's going to promote your page on his Facebook page, which he has 20k members on. So hopefully people will pick up on these great t-shirts and start ordering them soon. Hopefully, we know a few people have bought them, not too many, but we keep plugging it and we keep hoping that it'll catch on very, very soon.
I appreciate that. I really appreciate it so much. Like it's just I've seen it. I think I've had 2 orders that come from Newcastle upon Time. And it's just like I almost start crying because like it's really means a lot to me that one of my shirts could be going over St. James Park because I'd love to one day. But I think I'm gonna be at August in Atlanta, July 26th. They're gonna be who are they playing? They're playing Brentford, I think, that day. Right.
You're gonna have to take some pictures for us then.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get over to that. It's tough. I got 3 kids, and we're trying to do a family vacation. 5 of us. I tried to get all 5 of us over there, and it was just wasn't happening this year. So I might peel off my oldest daughter and go over there and take her. And she's not a Toon fan huge yet. They just know what it's like on Saturday and Sunday mornings over here. Now it's gonna be Tuesdays, Wednesdays, right?
Yes, exactly. We've got Champions League football and everything. Just been asked there, Joe, from Rich, are you going to the US game? You just confirmed that you're going to go to one of them, and he's going to take some pictures for us so we can.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
So what do they do for something like that? Like I've never seen the US stuff. Do they have like we're going to see a lot of depth? We're going to see Bruno out there.
You could see the full squad, yeah. We've got a friendly game on Saturday against Gateshead, which I reckon most of the reserves will play. Then we play Rangers on Tuesday night, where I think there'll be a bit more of an integration of both parts of the squad. And then when we fly over to America, you'll literally see the full squad because they want to promote us out there to get a bigger fan base. People like your daughter, who's not really a massive Newcastle fan yet, but if she sees the likes of Tononi, Bruno, Joe Linton, Isaac and all them lot on the pitch, she'll be like, "Oh God, this is amazing!"
Oh man,
hopefully fall in love with it.
I'm getting as close to supporter section as I can too. So I wanted to blow her mind.
I love it. Right, let's get to the prize draw. So, like we said, if you go, whoever the winner ends up being, if you pop onto the website, you can choose anything you want, one item, and then obviously you'll get it within about 5-7 days. Depending on Royal Mail. The Royal Mail can be good, they can be crap. It just depends what's going on, whether there's strikes or whether there's not strikes at the moment. They're a bit of a nightmare, but the main distributor, to be honest with you, in the UK. So let's bring up the random wheel. There it is. Can we all see that all right? Yes, we can. So good luck, everyone. These are all the members. So if you're level 1, your name's in here once. If you're level 2, you're in twice. If you're level 3, you've got 4, and if you're level 4, you've got 7 chances of winning. And remember, it's 99p to 4.99, depending on what level you choose, and it all depends on what you can afford, really. But obviously, we appreciate everyone who is a member, and the more members we get, the more prizes we can do as well. So please consider signing up. The link's at the top of the chat. But good luck, everyone. Let's click the button and see who our winner is. The Wheel of Misfortune. And the winner is green. Andrew Dodd. So there we go, Andrew Dodd. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Andrew.
So I'll pop the banner up. The winner is... I know Andrew. He's actually in America, Andrew. I'm sure he is.
Right. Hey, come to Charlotte, brother. We're going to the pool today. It's too freaking hot, man. I'm already sweating. I took a shower from sweating already because I had to shut the fans off. Man.
I have heard the weather's crazy at the moment over in most of the countries, to be fair.
Yeah. You can either be in air conditioning or in the pool.
But there we go. There's your winner, Andrew Dodd. Please contact myself. There's the Twitter handles. There is a link to an email address that I have as well. So if you want to email, if you're not on Twitter, but I'm positive I know who this is, and I will be able to contact them on Twitter myself. I'm sure it's Andrew who does all the stats in the background for us sometimes and things like that. Before you go, Joe, I'm going to ask you a couple more questions about why you're a Newcastle fan. Well, not why, just what's your favourite game so far since you've been a fan? Obviously, you haven't seen too many. Obviously, been in the Brucey era, but what's your favourite game so far that you've watched?
The Everton one, the Everton one at the end of the season was pretty good.
Yeah. That was a thrashing 5-1.
What was that? The one right after you had the show with Ant? They were playing Leicester City.
Yeah.
I don't know. The one that had to be the Everton was the one with all the goals, right?
That was 5-1, wasn't it? 5-1 or 5-1.
That was like nothing I ever seen. Well, obviously, that was nothing that anybody's ever seen, and you're watching it and you know that like enjoy this because they're gonna have great success. I think Mara was the only one who was saying that. Oh no, they're gonna keep doing this, but that was a special game to watch and to watch. Like I watch it and I get a lot of the excitement through the crowd, through the TV broadcast, and through the fans. I'm trying to do some local tune meetups to watch these games around here, right downtown. So I have a friend that's down there. It's actually trying to get a bar going, so we get some of that excitement in the passion. But watching the games with you guys, I get that, and that was just something. You guys were going nuts. It's just incredible. And it's just a lot of passion. Like there was a string of games that they just couldn't get. Like they started going back to the old pattern where they were missing the net and they weren't finishing and everything. We had a string of those games, so that felt really good. That was one of those games that we came out of that stretch of the season, and it just felt good, man. I'm in this garage just yelling and screaming my head off.
I love it. Apparently, Richie is flying over to Atlanta to actually go and watch a game. So if you're around at the time,
mate. Just holler at me on Twitter, and we can figure it out. I'm probably going to be rolling in. That game is I think that game's on a Thursday. It's a Wednesday or a Thursday. It's like a midweek game, so I'd be rolling in game day and then getting the hotel at and driving back the next day. It's like 5 hours from here.
Love it.
Yeah, holler at me on Twitter.
Everton was 4-1. Yeah, the Shaw goal got disallowed, didn't it? That was obviously the Isak moment, and that's the one thing I remember from that game when Isak took on the whole team and
on the baseline,
put it on a play, didn't he? And the Spurs game was obviously quite special as well. To be fair, that was just pumping them was unbelievable. 5 goals in 21 minutes. I don't think we'll ever see that again.
Okay. The Spurs game is the game that I was thinking of. So the Everton game was the one that Cher and Joe Linton had those crazy assists, or was it Willock that had the assist?
No, that's it. That's the one.
Yeah. That was like those two games were right after that whole stretch. They just kind of exploded. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was crazy. I remember sitting there watching it going, if we can get an early goal, it'll settle the nerves. And suddenly there was 5-0. I didn't know. I couldn't believe what I was watching, to be fair. It was just absolutely crazy.
I think I got into the game like 5 minutes, like 2 minutes into the game or 5 minutes into the game, and it's 2-0 already. What the hell is happening?
What have I missed?
Making my coffee.
I love it. Right, guys, don't forget, hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up if you enjoy our channel. Don't forget about Benfest, which is the end of July. Some great tribute bands on there. Newcastle Benfield are going to feature quite a lot on this channel next season. I'm there on the 15th of July this Saturday to watch them play a friendly. Going to be chatting to the owners and seeing what we can do. It's great to support a non-league club as well as a Premier League club. Obviously, these little clubs are fantastically run and they really need people's support. So please consider getting down there. It'll help them get their new 4G, 5G, whatever you call those pitches these days. And of course, massive shout out for Joe for doing the free giveaway there, the t-shirts. That's what they look like. There's lots more on the website. There's 20% off for all viewers. So please get yourself on there. They do ship from the UK now. It's a lot cheaper than what it was when it was coming from America itself. But if you are in America, why aren't you buying the stuff? I know there's Americans watch this show, so get on.
I get some American orders because then
Yes.
one person actually said for one of the the American tours. So that's kind of cool. I'm getting some American orders.
Good, because we do have a lot of American viewers on this channel at times, so they should be buying your stuff.
Somebody from Oregon had used the Bass 20.
Did they? Yes.
Yeah, it was great. I was like, wait a minute, this Bass 20 went to Oregon.
I love it. Got me tickets for the 5th and 6th of August. Can't wait. Go on, Lewis. Good lad. Thanks, Baz and Joe. And apparently the little rumour is, Barnes still in negotiations. It's a bit of a nightmare, but obviously the right winger, Cheze, who would help Taloni settle in. So that could be the one that we go for. I don't know. Afternoon, Roger. I hope you're well, mate. Man United game was the best. I was at that game as well. That was, I smelt revenge in the air that day when we beat them 2-0. I said before the game we're going to hammer these. And the Spurs scoreline should have been the Man United scoreline as well. It was that good. But yeah, Joe, quickly, one more shout out. Where to find you, why they should find you, and why they should buy your stuff.
Well, direcrow.etsy.com is where you can find us right now. We're going to have our own website soon, so be on the lookout for that. I'm just trying to gain followers and, just build a brand right now. It's just me and my wife, and she does all the business stuff. She kind of has her own boutique, girly brand. I don't like to inundate her store with, tune and weed shirts. So that stuff stays with the Crow, and she's got her little birdie boutique, or she's got some stuff over there too. So
Brilliant.
We're just trying to build that up. We'll have the website soon, and I just want to thank all you Geordies, because without you, I would not have been, just bit by this. And my childhood team, the Boston Bruins, and I love the Boston Bruins. They're still my childhood team. It broke my heart many times. Newcastle has made them, the old news, and it's all because of you guys. To see how passionate, and I just liked it. My pastor liked it. It was a cool thing I wanted to bond. And it just, when I became attuned, you don't realize what you're getting into. And I didn't know how many fans are around the world, and to see the passion, you see these videos and see what you guys do. I cheer for you guys on Twitter, and it's the people that really made me attune, and I just love it. I can't wait to see what Eddie's going to do. And also, I would like to tell you guys that I know you guys are really, concerned about all the signings and everything, but in America, we don't get so crazy. We just I trust Bill Belichick he's going to make all the decisions. So Eddie's got this. And Eddie, we trust. And we know Mad Dog's really controlling everything behind the scenes. He's got the control. Trust in Eddie and Mad Dog, and enjoy the season coming up. I love you guys.
I love it. Love it. One final question. Where do you think we're going to finish?
Oh, fuck, man. I'm going to say, Bruno said we're going to win the championship, so let's do that. If we Man City, we just got to figure out how to slow down Man City and figure their out. It's going to be tough. So I'm going to say one, but I don't know if any other team besides Man City.
I love it. Well, it's going to be a tough run season. I mean, Villa have started signing some quality players, and they're after Diaby apparently, which is really hurting me. It's twisting my heart, that one. So it's going to be an interesting season ahead. Thank you, Joe, for coming on this early. I say early, I'm used to waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning myself, you lazy git.
We're in summer mode, man. It's going to school after this. If I was in the house, I would have woke everybody up. So thanks for letting me be on my phone.
That's a lot of people come on the phone, mate. You don't need to worry about stuff like that. There's our socials going along the below. There's the @DietCrowShop Twitter handle. Please go on and check it out. Go into the description below and find the link to Etsy, to the shop. You know, we've got some great t-shirts. Please consider supporting Joe. 20% off for all Newcastle fans. Again, I'll just pop that back up on very, very quickly. There you go. 20% off for all fans of this show. Please use that and get yourself a decent t-shirt. The quality stuff, as you can see, I've got the Nick Pope the Wall one, which is my favourite one because obviously it's a great song as well. And that's what the t-shirts sort of play on a little bit.
My slogan came from that Tottenham game when I don't know the announcer's name, but he was just hammering down. It's like, you gotta have pride and respect for the shirt you're wearing, and he was like telling us they're just bullshit. So that's where my phrase came from for the shot.
I love it. I love it. Brilliant. Well, thank you so much, Joe. Thank you everyone who's tuned in and commented and done it. And well done to Andrew Dodd. I'll be in touch because I do know who you. Of course, I know who you are. It's just I'm still waking up. And we'll get your t-shirt sent out ASAP. Things coming up. I am going to try and do a live show tomorrow night because it's been far too long. Just talking about all the rumours and what's going on, and hopefully we might have a little bit of information. ASN's been at it again with these little cryptic messages, as he always does. And I'll obviously I'm actually interviewing an up-and-coming Newcastle star, hopefully goalkeeper. I'm going to be interviewing him at the Benfield game. Really looking forward to doing that, and I'll put that video out as soon as I've been able to upload it for you guys. So I'll be doing that on Saturday. So please keep an eye out on the channel, the usual stuff. Hit the bell button for when we go live. And congratulations to Joe for the amazing t-shirts, and also being our sponsor, which is incredible. He gives away a t-shirt once a month for us, and hopefully we can get in some good orders. So get to the shop, description below.
Yeah, man, keep playing cards right. We'll put a hoodie up there and we'll do one of those.
Yes, hoodie. We're also hopefully going to be in talks very soon once we know everything's all ironed out and he's got his website. He might be doing our clobber for our channel as well. So things like mugs, maybe a couple of t-shirts and stuff like that as well. So me and Joe will be talking behind the scenes about that. So channel merchandise might not be too far away, guys. So please keep an eye out for that. Joe, enjoy your hot weather. I'm jealous because it's absolutely peed it down in York. It's still warm, but it's nowhere near as hot as what you guys have got. So enjoy it. And thanks again for all your support. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully we can get you on a show in the future.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. This is what it is. So it doesn't get any better than the crazy ramblings of the crow. So I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. I have a good time. You know that. So, Baz, I really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
We appreciate you as well, man. Right, everyone, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a great weekend when it comes around because it's not far away. Take care, everyone.